clapping with our nut sacks. So
Sexual and
Richie usually
nasty. You can
claps.
do it.
No, you
Sorry.
gotta clap, you dicks.
All right.
all right.
Hello and welcome to episode 69 of the Dude Bees Show. On today's episode is extra special because we finally made it to the sacred number of 69, guys. 60 fucking nine.
He's creaming
That's
over
gonna
there.
transfer over.
Yeah,
dude. That's,
yeah.
all that noise is gonna transfer over.
That was
I'm
the
gonna have to
point.
cut out the
Sorry to
intro.
the
I'm
audience.
just gonna cut the whole thing out, bro.
So-
He's out.
Sorry
God
to the
damn it.
audience.
No,
Sorry.
fuck the intro. We bail. No, for real, we've been doing this for 69 episodes. I don't know what's cooler, the fact that we can, like, do that or the fact that we've been going for so long. Like,
Dude, we're almost hitting 100 episodes. That's insane. That's a
Yeah.
big ass landmark.
yeah, we're not one pump chumps. You know what I mean? We made it to the 69 episode.
So
And,
consistent.
I don't know how much we're gonna bank on this, but I'm gonna write it out for as much as I can.
Consistently bringing the people the rarest of flames.
I mean, at least like 2 to 1. I think that's our ratio. Like 2 good episodes to 1 bad episode. I mean,
it kind of drops off a little bit, but we'll be back next week. We'll be back.
yeah. So I mean, it's not, but anyways, how are you guys doing today? Oh wait, we're actually short a guy. I
very short
rip
guy.
his a very, very short, maybe micro guy.
Oh.
Damn.
I
As you
think
guys-
he's shorter than what's his name?
I was gonna say Tom Hanks, but I think
No,
you're
I was
talking
gonna
about
Tom
the guy-
Cruise. Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
there
that
you
guy.
go.
Yeah, he's shorter than
Cruise.
Tom Cruise, bro.
Shorter than Tom Cruise, and cannot ride in a F-16.
He can't, bro. He got Canadian destroyed by the short people.
Totally,
Confirmed.
bro. Totally. He's
I
getting
was
beat
kind
up
of hoping.
by
What?
COVID. He's getting beat up by COVID. So he's throwing up and shitting all over the place, and his family hates him, and he's a burnout.
And his dog is soaking on him.
God damn it.
Yeah, and he had to give his boss a blowjob to get the week off. It's confirmed at this point. But anyways, aside from Jose being gone for today's episode, how's everyone doing today? Juan, I'm gonna start with you today, brother.
I'm doing good. Just fucking hot.
I can't relate because my house is a nice 70 degrees. I got my sweater on right now as we record. I very heavily contemplated making a cup of coffee, but I was like, am I gonna stay awake if I make one right now? So I don't know. Maybe if I had tea, I'd probably make a tea. But anyways, Brandon, how you doing today, brother?
Honestly, tired as hell, dude. Like yesterday was a long day because I traveled. I moved my ass back to Texas. Well, right now I'm in Juarez, and I don't know. It's hot as fuck over here, dude. It's really hot. So yeah, I'm hanging in there.
You barely hanging in there, or are you hanging in there just fine?
Yeah, because I still gotta do homework and shit, dude. Like I'm done with that shit. I still, the only thing that's making me push through it is fucking. I only have 6 more months, and I'm done with school.
Nice, bro.
So I'll be a
Almost there.
college boy, or
An
whatever it's
educated
called.
man.
An educated man. There you go. No more boy.
Mm-hmm.
Educated man.
It's overrated. I think I had this conversation with Juan the other day. All the degree does is it proves that you can follow directions for a long time.
all it is
I mean-
Richie just being a fucking hater.
Honestly, dude, you'll be surprised how many people can follow fucking directions. So I mean,
And
if
Richie
you don't
being
have
one of
a
them.
degree, I mean,
Juan is such an obedient dog, bro. Just such
Shut
an obedient
the
dog. bro.
fuck
That's how he
up.
got his degree. He just let his professors soak in his butthole for 4 fucking years, and before
That's
he
8
knew
years.
it, 8 years. Sorry, 8 years of asshole soaking, and before he knew it, bro, he came out with a degree on the side. So time flies when you're being penetrated. Right,
You're so lucky a train's coming by, you piece of shit.
Nah, he's scared. My spiritual pressure is too godlike for him. Anyways. we had something, but I forgot. I think Juan's the one with the master list, so we're gonna wait for the train to stop blowing up his ear holes, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, if you guys could be a dad from any 90s sitcom, who would you want to be?
Full House.
Oh shit, that was fast.
Yeah, that
Bob
was fast,
Saget?
man. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even though obviously they try to mimic a everyday type of life on a dad and stuff like that, I think it's more relatable because obviously you don't as with not being a dad, you actually like have your ups and downs basically. So I think that's more relatable in a way, even though it's a sitcom in a way. But you know, I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool in those times, I guess, being a dad.
It was way
living in San Francisco.
I feel like that show was way too wholesome for me, bro. I'm going with the Married with Children, bro.
Me too. That's what I was thinking. But like, so I'm gonna like ring on this for a little bit. So Full House is a great show. As a kid, I used to hate it because my cousins and I would fight for the TV. Like growing up, like P-word, aka poor. You know, there's only like so many TVs in the house, and like we used to fight for one while my aunt watched whatever she wanted to watch. You know, so I was trying to watch Pokemon on Kids WB. They were trying to watch Full House. And it drove me crazy whenever they'd win. And I'd have to sit there and watch fucking lame ass Full House. I mean, it's a good show, don't get me wrong. I actually really enjoy it now as an adult. But back then, I hated it.
Why the fuck would you watch it now? You don't have to watch it no more, bro.
Well, because Bob Saget's badass, bro. Like, he was a great comedian. But you know what? I don't know. I'm between like Tim the Toolman Taylor and then Al Bundy. So like,
yeah, that one's a good one too.
Either that or My Wife and Kids. That one was
really
hilarious. Yeah, that one was fucking hilarious.
It's true. I almost want to say Malcolm in the Middle, but I think that just might be right out of the range for like a 90s sitcom, you know what I mean?
No, I believe it. What year did it start?
I think it started, if not 99, in like
early?
2000.
Yeah, early 2000s?
Yeah.
You know, talking about Malcolm in the Middle, I actually went to high school with, what's his name?
Stevie.
Stevie, yeah, dude.
Really?
Stevie. Yeah, like I didn't even know because, you know, in my head, I thought Stevie was actually crippled in real life.
God damn it.
The powers of TV,
really
bro. The powers of fucking TV.
I really did, but back then, you know, I was a sophomore, freshman year in high school, and I just didn't know better, dude. I was very innocent and naive during those times. So, like, yeah, like one time, I guess I was in class with him, and he was sitting right behind me. And I just bought a jacket, and then we went to the bathroom together for some reason. Like, I had to go, and then he went. And then, like, out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, cool jacket, bro." I was like, "Oh, cool, thank you, whatever." And the next thing I know, like, somebody comes up to him and says, "Hey, man, like, are you friends with him?" And so I was like, "Not really. He just said cool jacket." He's like, "Oh, it's because he's Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle." I was like, "No fucking way, he's not him." Then I looked him up, and yeah, it was him.
Oh,
So,
shit.
What school did you go to, Brandon? Was this when you were in California or were you in Texas?
Yeah, no. The first 2 years I was in Rancho High, and then that's where I met him.
The good high school.
Rancho. Yeah, bro. Kiss my ass.
Apparently it was Rancho and Los Osos that were like the best ones supposedly.
Yeah, those were the good high schools. Richie went to that
the
poor
most
mud
funded
school.
high schools. Bro, you went to the same high school too. What the fuck? Like we used to hang out. What the fuck, man? Like, oh yeah, no, he went to the shit school. Yeah, you know, fuck that.
I didn't say I didn't.
You just fucking try to rip my shirt. Yeah, yo, fucking Richie. You're a fool, man.
You know, my mom didn't want me to go to fucking Chaffey High, even though I would have been able to, but she didn't want me to because she said that she didn't want me to hang out with the wrong crowd and, you know, be influenced to gangs and stuff like that. And to me, in my mind, I was like, the only people I'm gonna hang out with is fucking Juan. Who else am I gonna hang out with?
That's the wrong crowd,
But,
bro.
you know.
Hanging out with Juan got you into the followers position, bro. Just
What
following.
Shut
Following,
the fuck
bro.
up, Richie. You're the biggest follower of them all.
Just follow
you
sheep, bro.
smooth brain fuck.
God damn it. But anyways,
Well, you know, going into now that we're talking about high school, I want to say bring something up. You know, in the spirits of the episode of 69, the holy number. So if you could go back in time to just give yourself advice, and not just any type of advice, especially like, what would you tell yourself, or what advice, sexual advice would you give yourself to improve yourself of getting too nanny, or, you know, whatever, anything sexual that you would have want or changed during that time? Because, you know, honestly, for me, I didn't get any until like my last year of high school, mainly because I was very fucking shy, you know. So I would have probably smacked myself and been like, growing some fucking balls, bro.
Oh shit.
Like,
I mean,
honestly.
I think I went to Pound Town my sophomore year. It was either my freshman or my sophomore. Wait, was it? It was either my freshman or my sophomore. I don't know, but I lost my V card. I mean, I did it right, bro. When I had sex for the
prom.
first time,
He followed
no, I didn't go to
bro.
prom.
Yeah,
I
he
never went to
did,
prom.
bro.
Well, that's not true.
He
I
bought the
did go to
corsage
prom.
and got all scared.
But well, hold on. I did buy a corsage, but when I went to prom, it was in Oklahoma when I was a junior. So I don't think it really counts because I didn't go to my senior prom in California for like class of 09. But anyways, I digress. So when I actually lost my V card, I got condoms, and that was like a process because, you know,
And
asking
you
for
bought
condoms
lube too, or what?
yeah, no, not lube, but the condom was lubricated. But getting a condom at that age is, you know, it's not. I wouldn't say that it's hard, but it's definitely awkward. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to say like, yeah, I'm ready to start going to Pound Town, but I still feel really weird about asking people about condom. Like the first time I went to ask for a condom, it was like at my local liquor store, and
It was like, you want the
there.
super smalls, right?
Yeah. No, they told me to get out. They just told me to get the fuck out. But I
No
was
fucking
like, hey,
way.
yeah, because it was like I said, it was a dare. I was a freshman at the time, and my friend was like, hey, bro, I dare you to go in there and ask for a condom, and I'll buy you some food or something. And I was like, bet. And so I went in there and asked for a condom. They got really mad and told me to get the fuck out.
Wait, was this the liquor that was by Hugo's house?
No, so it was the
Oh.
DJ's Little Deli. I don't know if you guys remember that place, that liquor store right there off of 4th and Campus, or 4th and Sultana.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, so when I lost my virginity, like I said, I had bought a condom. I think the only thing I would do different is not have sex when my mom is like in the next room dying
shit,
of
okay.
like the flu.
Yeah, because I was
That's
about to say,
that's
this
what
is
I
about to
would do
take a
different.
weird turn again. This is about to take a weird fucking turn again.
Yeah, so the story is that, you know, my mom had stayed home from work, and I don't remember if it was like a special holiday or something, but like I was off for that week. And so I had got it in my head, I was like, I'm gonna invite my girlfriend to my house and it'll be badass. And so when the day came, it turned out that my mom stayed home from work because she just felt really bad. And so I was like, well, fuck. Like, I still wanted her to come over. What is this? You know what I mean? So I told her, I was like, check it out. We'll just lie to everybody, and I'll make sure that my mom's like super dead asleep off a NyQuil. You tell your parents that my parents here, so they have trust in us. Long story short, they saw my mom's car outside when they dropped my girlfriend off at the time. And one thing led to another, bro, and you know, like, I lost my virginity that day. So it was a process. But like I said, that would be the only advice. You know what I mean? Like, just wait a little bit, maybe, or try and plan a little bit better, because you kind of want to go, like, your first time is kind of weird. You know what I mean? You kind of fumble through the motions when you're trying to have sex. So I don't know. I would just say, just wait until the house is empty and then go for it, bro.
Yeah. I kind of have a similar experience, but it was because their parents were coming in to check on us, and every time like things would be getting super, super hot, you'd hear the footsteps and you're like, oh fuck.
Oh my god. God damn it. Could you imagine they walked in and you had like a giant tent in your pants? You're like, what's that? That was
Science project.
God damn it. But what about you, Brandon? What advice would you give to young Brandon about getting laid, bro?
I don't know. Just don't overthink it, dude. I guess for me, it was always like I was always scared that I was gonna do something wrong. Like,
You gave it my butt.
God damn it.
So I don't know. Like, it's just mainly, obviously, over time and whatnot, you get more experience and you know how to talk to people and especially like when you're in the middle of it, you know, you can't just like I understand it's good to like have a conversation with them, you know, to see how they're feeling and all that stuff, what they like and what they don't like. But it was just for me, I guess I was like, I didn't know what I was doing, that I would ask like, oh, do you like it? Like, how does it feel? And blah blah blah. And I was just like, and I felt like I could tell that they were like annoyed about that shit.
Oh, because like
So
you were
it's just
taking them
like-
out of the experience already. Yeah.
Exactly. So you know, like I said, over time, you know, with experience and with all the I guess females that have helped me get all the experience, you know, like I've learned plenty. So yeah, I would say just don't overthink it. Just do what you need to do and enjoy it. Yeah, it's something natural. It's not a big deal.
I mean, I want to agree with you. I really do. But I also have some experiences, you know, that just... It made me, like, kind of question who I was having sex with, you know what I mean? Because there was this one time, like, I was going for it. And, you know, when you're younger, you're kind of inexperienced. And you're trying to figure some shit out. And so while I was going for it, like, she was grabbing my butt. And, you know, like, in the heat of the moment, you know, things just kind of happen. And sure, it felt a little weird, but I mean, I'm getting it in. So at this point, you know, like, fuck it, let it rip. You know, you want to grab my ass? Who cares? Like, but then when that, like, those fingers started penetrating my
Deviating.
butt, yeah, they started deviating into my, like, anal area. It didn't feel good to get a finger up my butt. Like,
I mean,
that was
those
not
are-
a pleasant
those are the
experience for me.
that you gotta like. Yeah.
Yeah, so it just, I don't know, man.
After
know,
the
that's-
finger came the fist.
Yeah,
he
bro,
really
for
didn't
real.
like that one.
Just fucking laps my butt. No, but really, I mean, that's probably my worst, like, experience was having sex as a, I mean, I was like 17, 16 at the time, and just, like I said, being mid pump and then getting a finger in my butt did not feel really, like, it stopped me dead in my tracks to the point where she kind of looked at me like, what's wrong? I was like, well, I'm not down with that. You know what I mean?
As soon as I
like,
went
you're
up
digging
there,
your finger
zoop,
up my
went
ass.
back in.
Yeah, I was like, you're digging with your finger up my ass. Like, let's kind of like
You
stop.
found my one weakness.
So it was like I said, it was an experience for sure, bro. Like one that I'll never forget. Because I don't
Because you love.
think anyone forgets the first time someone tries to stick something up their ass. And there's just no way to sugarcoat that, you know what I mean? So that was weird, dude. But as I've gotten older, now I'm just kind of like, well, you know, if you like sticking fingers up your ass, who am I to say that's weird? It just I didn't fuck with it, you know. But who knows, man?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way you're gonna find out what you like and what you don't like, because I mean, there's actually guys out there that do like that. I mean, I don't know who, but like there are people out there.
Like
So-
I've said, there was a trucker in one of the places that I worked, and he said it is the bee's knees. He loves that shit.
Wait, what do you
And
mean?
he would-
Elaborate on this. Like sticking
He
shit up
would-
his ass, or what do you mean?
Yeah,
bro?
yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah.
know. So
He
as
said-
he's like, go for. Sorry.
So as he was telling us, like me and some of the other guards, he was just telling us like we're fucking babies that like you guys need to grow up. This is what real man looks like.
God damn it! He's probably flat, like fat as
Yeah.
fucking baldy. All stinky and shit.
Nobody like the dude was super duper cool, but like he was super duper open about that shit. And he told us like, yeah, like he's like 4 to 6, and you'll love it. Like it does it every single
4 to
time
6
for me.
what?
Inches.
Jesus, dude.
Oh god damn.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly, like our G spot's in our butt, right? That's the thing. How true that is, I don't know.
Well, Richie,
But
you're the podcast
resident
expert on
rectal-
the on the matter.
the rectal spelunker. Yeah, no shit. You know what though? I'd be lying if I were to say that I wouldn't be interested in getting my butt eaten. I feel like that might be a good feeling. You know what I mean? Like mid-handy, that might be kind of cool, but I don't know. I mean, say what you will, but I'd be interested in that. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Any ladies?
Juan,
Yeah.
Brandon.
God damn it.
But no, like I said, man, it's just as you get older, you know, the things that you want to do in the bed, the shit you want to experiment with, it just, who cares? The way I see it is
It's
you're
like
gonna
a
die.
fine wine. It takes time to age and become good. You know, but regardless though, everybody has their preference, so not everybody likes wine.
Yeah, some people like feature, and that's weird.
I never understood that, bro. I've never like felt something alluring about someone's feet.
Honestly, I think feet are disgusting, bro.
Exactly.
On every level, I think they're
If,
nasty as
if
fuck,
someone
bro.
puts their feet in my face, I'm gonna fucking smack them.
Yeah, like I feel something like similar to that, but I mean I could appreciate like a girl's cute feet. Like I could appreciate their feet, especially when they take care of them. But like for
Like-
me, for
like,
them to like be
What if they have
touching
like
them
the
or
giant
putting them
ungo
in
on
my
them,
face-
bro?
Ugh.
No, obviously, like I said, like if they don't take care of them, like no. But I mean, it's not like for me, it's not like I'll fucking subscribe or take pictures and shit like that. No, like I just appreciate
That's what
that
Reddit's
they
for.
look good.
That's how it begins, Brandon.
God damn it. No, but for real, so when I think of feet stuff, I think more of like people getting off with feet versus hand or like mouth or the vaginal area. You know what I mean? Like, so that's, I don't know about that one, but like to me, that's, like I said, I think feet are kind of gross. So, I mean, who am I to kink shame? But not for me, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, especially when you see those girls that like they're in the mall and then like they're walking on their flip flops and shit, and you see all the dry skin and all cracked and shit. Like, yo, bro, what the fuck, dude? Like, we could go to the store real quick and I'll buy you like little
Get some-
Bomex,
yeah,
like
yeah,
little rock.
Get some lotion on
Hey,
those
that rock
bad
puts
boys.
in work. That rock puts in work, bro. The lava rock. But now I'm just kind of like, what is a fetish that you guys just blows your mind that you think is like just really weird? Is it like the Amazonian women look? Is that one weird to you?
No, because
Is,
I've actually dated a girl who was actually taller than me.
Really?
It wasn't bad. It was actually.
How did that
pretty
go,
cool.
bro?
It was pretty good.
I mean,
Was she pumped up that you had the nuts to be like, yeah, I'm shorter than you, but
Yeah. Okay.
what's up?
like, one's pretty tall actually.
Yeah.
Like me and him are the same size, but I mean,
Like
for
in terms of
an
penis
average
length, or what do you
Mexican,
mean?
we're taller.
Wait. What?
For the average,
Because
for the average
me and
beaner,
Juan are
we're
the same
taller.
size. I'm like, what, like in the penis length? What the? Like, what do you mean the same size? God damn it!
So she was
But
probably
I
like
get
she was probably like 6 or 6'1".
Mhm.
And I think you and Brandon were what, 5'11",
Yeah.
like 6 foot. Yeah. Huh. That's nuts, man. I always wanted to date a taller girl.
Do it, bro. It's great.
I'd be down with that. I fuck with it. But anyways, keep letting it rock, bro. And then if it gets all weird and shit, 69 edition, then we'll let it rip.
Man in Japan gambles COVID town funds mistakenly sent to him. What a fucking beast. Everyone in the town, like, up in the town asked for the money back. And the motherfucker said, no, it's gone.
How do you think he spent that much money, bro? Do you think he went to the titty bar? You
No,
think,
no. Bro, the mans didn't even do that, bro. He went and he gambled all the shit.
How much money are we talking
That's
about?
crazy.
If I remember right, it was like close to 700K.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. My man's was stacking it to the ceiling.
How do you fumble a bag like that? How do you go gamble away 700K, bro? That's like a house payment, right? That's a whole ass house right there, bro.
I could not tell you, bro.
So what was he? How did he get the money to begin with?
They accidentally sent it to his account.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, fuck yeah! If you send me money, that amount, and
That's
it's
just-
like, I could spend it. It's gone, bro.
Bro,
Wait,
but then
how old
everybody
was
in the
this boner?
town knew that you got all like the, say like everybody in California knew that you got all the COVID money.
Uh-huh. Like, well, fuck it, dude. Like, that's their mistake. I didn't know. Hey, I just owe money on my bank.
Yeah, and you never stopped to
Cash
think
it,
like, what the fuck?
No, bro. No, it's in my account.
Bro,
It's
would
mine.
you? I'm gonna. Okay, hold on, Brandon. I'm calling bullshit on this. If
I
your
don't
bank
think you do
account
that, bro.
all of a sudden had $700,000, you'd be like, "Oh my god, it's a mistake! Take this money back, please." Suck my dick. You'd go buy a brand new car. You'd go pay off all your debt, and then you'd like start investing in the stocks or do some dumb shit. You'd buy so much weed, bro. You'd become fucking Seth Rogen. Just start smoking all the weed, man.
No, regardless, dude. Like all that,
Start
like,
making
all
my
that
own
money
movies?
is going to the. It's all going to the fucking government, dude. Like,
Wait.
I don't know.
That's pretty much all he did, right? He started making his own movies and then just brought in his friends. Hey,
Yeah.
it sounds like a fucking plan to me. But if Richie, if you don't got the nuts for it, I guess like, you
Goddamn
can't be part of it, bro.
Well, according to Jose, I'd be the best. No, wait. What did Jose say I'd be? A director?
Co-producer, bro.
Co-producer. No, Brandon's the director. Well, I'd be a badass co-producer, bro. I mean, we already do that now. We co-produce
Pretty
the whole
much,
fucking podcast.
Pretty much.
But the cool thing about Seth Rogen is he took that money and then he actually made his own weed company. So in Canada, he sells weed, bro. He sells like Marlboro, like rolled up J's in like a pack and shit. So I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Damn, but then like
that's
the
soon
whole
gonna happen here.
the whole town would, like, everybody in your city would know you had all that fucking money that was supposed to go to every other broke person. They're gonna be on your fucking head.
Well, I'll be bitch. I'm broke too.
Because I spent all the fucking dough.
God damn it. But imagine if he would have like doubled that money.
They couldn't be mad, right? And then he could keep a piece for himself.
I mean, he'd get half back and keep the other half, right? He's playing with the house's money at that point.
Well, if he already won once, like, most likely he's gonna win again. So why not bet it all and then win 4 times that, bro?
No, that's too much. You gotta come in your head, bro. You hit once and then you bail. Because as soon as you start getting greedy, that's when you lose it all.
Man, you sound like a pussy, bro.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
Oh, you know what? Now I have some more advice for my past self. Trim your shit, bro. That shit ain't that, like, it ain't that attractive. Keep
Oh,
that
trim
bush
your
maintained, bro. Like, figure that shit out. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, bro. Like, that's some advice I'd impart to myself. You know what I mean?
Damn, dude. Like you make it sound like you had braids and shit.
God damn it. Like, I had dreadlocks in my pants. No, man, it's just, you know, when I first started growing hair down there, I thought it was badass. And honestly, I should have just trimmed it. I should have just kept it at a decent level. I fucking became Tarzan down there, you know what I mean? So it's just, figure it out, bro. Just figure it out. Get the fucking hair clippers, get some scissors, just figure that shit out. Anyway,
Plus, it's sanitary.
yeah. I mean, I don't. It doesn't really like stink. It's just kind of gets in the way.
It stinks.
God damn it! Ugh. Smells so bad. But anyways, back to the gambling guy. Spend it all, bro. Hit big.
Spend it all. Just, well, take the money and move to a new town. So
God damn it. I don't think I could do it, bro. Especially the way that people were hurting during the COVID time, I just feel too guilty. I don't think I could gamble away that much money. I mean, I keep a piece of the pie for myself, you know what I mean? But I'd give most of it back. Like I'd give it at least 650,000 back.
And you keep the 50K?
I just pocket the 50K. I mean, that's fair, right?
Bro,
Is there a mistake? I mean, you could do a lot with 50K, bro. I'm just saying, you know. what I mean?
No. But I'm saying, like, how are you gonna fucking pitch that to the government?
Well, you don't. You just give it back, and then you keep the 50K. If they want to bitch and complain about it, well, then they should deposit the money in your bank account.
What are you gonna be like? You guys have Zelle or what?
This is my transaction fee, 50K. It's just right off the top. It's mine. Whoever got boned out of it, well, it's your fault for giving me this money.
I can't be giving away all this money.
The thing is like I got stuff tied up, and you guys are ruining that money. You know, like I don't. I could have taken more, but just be thankful that it's only this much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm doing the good thing here.
God damn it. I'm doing the right thing by giving this money back. Don't fucking, don't come after me. Jesus Christ, man. What else we got on the deal docket?
Okay, there was a couple in India suing their son and his wife because they want their son to have a kid already.
So they sued their son and his wife because they weren't making any babies, any grandkids.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I understand in the Indian culture it's kind of like that, but that's crazy. That's a little too extreme.
Fucking my culture is like that. My dad keeps asking me when am I gonna have a kid. I'm like, fuck, I don't even have a girlfriend. What do you mean? What do you mean? And then they always make those like backhanded compliments where like time's running out.
Oh my god!
I'm like, well, bro, I'm only 30. I mean, come on, man. I don't know. But anyways.
I mean, like I was getting the same stuff, especially like when they see me with my nieces. Like they're like, oh, doesn't it make you want to have kids? It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, this makes me
not want to have
kids. Yeah, like exactly. Like, I don't want a fucking kid cry. But I don't know. It's just I also put them in my fucking shoes. I tell them like, look, like I don't have a house. Like, yeah, I'm retired and stuff like that. But like, I still have stuff to do that I want to do, and with the kid, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So, yeah. But parents are like that.
So, let me give you a little bit more of the story. They paid for their son to like go to school for like his flight for his flight school, so he could be a pilot. Yeah.
God damn it, bro! You watched that movie? Did you go watch the Top Gun movie?
No, I did not watch the fucking Top Gun movie, bro. But I guess they paid for it, and in total it came out to like 400 and something thousand. So that they want to sue him for all that money plus like 200 on top of that.
Damn.
It's either that or he has a kid within a year. So which one would you guys choose?
It's cheaper to pay out the $600,000 than it is to have a kid. On average, I think kids cost $1.2 million to raise. So just kind of let that bake in your noodle for a little bit. What would you rather do? Pay $1.2 million or pay $600,000?
And I mean, as a pilot, you actually make a decent amount of money too. So like, he'll probably pay it off quick. After that, I would disown my fucking parents if they did that shit to me, dude. Like, I'll pay them. I'm like, here's your fucking money. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't nothing, dude. Don't ask for shit. I'm gone.
And if you ever hit me up again, I'm putting you in a retirement home.
God damn it. You're not even senile yet. Straight to the retirement home.
Straight to the retirement home.
But it kind of begs the question, bro. Like, do you think there's some merit to having a prearranged marriage? Is that the play? Or do you think it's better to kind of meet someone and
That is
kinda
fucking weird.
figure it out?
I've never like. That's fucking weird. Having someone chosen for you.
But
You
you'd
know,
also be chosen for
it's-
someone else. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know,
I don't know. Yeah, go for it.
You know, this would have been like a perfect question for Rocky, because for him, like, you know, he's Indian and stuff like that. So like, he's told me that like if the relationship that he has right now doesn't work out, that he's just gonna let his parents do the arranged marriage, like because his family actually wants him. Like, I don't know now. Like, I'm pretty sure they like his girlfriend or fiance and stuff like that. But like, it's just like I'm pretty sure they rather have him like stay with the same culture, and you know. But Rocky's always been a beaner at heart. You know, he loves his fucking Mexican women, dude. So
Wait, is he dating
so,
a
like,
Latina?
Yeah.
Or is he
she's
engaged with a Latina?
A Cali girl, born and raised, but like from Mexican parents. So just like us, you know. So SoCal is full of beaners. So
It's very true. I don't know, man. I think the idea is at least entertaining, just to kind of toss around in the old brain bucket. I think it's interesting. I don't know if I could.
The thing for me is just like it's interesting how he said it when he told me. Like, it was very nonchalant, like very like whatever about it, like it's normal, you know. And he's seen his cousins get married like that, and he goes, for him it's just another party to go, because they do make big ass parties. I've been to some. So it's pretty lit. It's pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie. And the food, bro, Indian food at weddings, ooh, like top tier, dude. Chef's kiss for sure.
Is it spicy?
They have every type of fucking food there. It's really fucking good. Anyways, I
want to get married, bro, so we can go eat Indian food. Should be badass.
But like, you know, that brings in another question. You know, you get arranged marriage. You barely talk to this girl, and on the like once you get married, I want to say you have to consummate, like, because normally they get married and then they start having kids after like 6 months to a year, or maybe even sooner.
So
I don't
you
know.
hit the ground running.
Yeah, dude. Like that's what I've seen. That's what I've seen. So
I didn't
it's
know
pretty
this. Is this a
interesting, like,
rule or something,
yeah.
or is this just like
I don't.
fuck it, we're gonna pound?
I don't
like.
I don't know. That's the thing. Like when Juan brought up the topic, it's just like the parents or the family starts like insisting the new couple to start making a family and stuff. I don't know.
That's
So
kind of
how would you feel
weird.
like? How would you feel just like getting married with a fucking stranger and then just have to plow for no, like, just to start populating? And let's say you don't even like this bitch.
Like it sounds like the way you're putting it together, bro. It sounds like it already sounds like a job, bro.
It does.
Low key.
It really does.
Low key, it does. It sounds like a fucking like, oh, time to clock in. I gotta be a fucking dad now.
Go fuck for a little bit.
But you know what? I think that maybe that could work, bro. But here's the thing that I don't like about it, though, is that it like enforces gender roles. You know what I mean? Okay, so you're the wife. You're gonna get pregnant. I'm the guy. You're gonna listen to me. You don't get a will to do whatever the fuck you want. This is just the way it is. You know what I mean? And the other thing I don't like about it is, I know we've talked about this before, but I very much like to have my own choice when it comes to things, and not being able to choose who I want to be with.
Yeah.
Just don't sit with me, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of
no. We're not trying to like disrespect the culture and stuff like that. It was just like for us that we're not.
We have
part of
an
it.
outsider's view of it because
exactly. So
we didn't grow up or get raised in that culture.
Yeah.
I mean, but we did get raised in a culture that, you know, perpetuated the man does this, the woman does this. You know what I mean?
Oh, very true.
If we're gonna be real about it,
because
I mean, it wasn't
more. We were brought up by traditional people for the most part.
But what I'm gonna say is that we're not that far apart from a tradition where a man would go just rob a woman. You know what I mean? Like, let's not
Oh
pretend
no,
we're so many.
Okay, that was my grandparents. That
But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, let's not pretend that we're so many generations separated for some shit where you'd be like, well, you're my woman now.
Yeah, someone just came and pick you up in a fucking frijoles sack, and
yeah, and that was it.
And it was on.
You
It was
started a
on.
new life. Yeah.
You know, my grandpa did that to my grandma.
You see what I mean,
That's
bro? Like,
fucking
let's
berserk, dude.
let's not fucking pretend we're above this prearranged shit because we're Irish people.
Okay. That's where you can. Okay.
Yeah.
That
I'm just
is
trying to
true.
say. I'm just trying to show that there's the culture is different, but it's kind of it's similar in ways that you wouldn't expect. And I mean, I think it's pretty fucked up to just steal somebody. It's like Unga Bunga caveman shit. You bonk someone on the head, and you're like, well,
it's
get my
like-
woman out.
It's like we could talk all we want, but you're getting in this bag.
Yeah. God damn it. And it's weird because the women just, they don't, you know,
I
don't
guess
know.
like this is my future now.
I don't know if it's because they didn't
But-
feel empowered back then or
No,
because
it was,
there
it was
just
because
the-
the structures of the traditional family at that point in Mexico, as soon as you were taken from the place, and then the guy boned her or whatever it was that he did to her. If she went and tried to go back to her family, they had disowned her at that point. So there was no
his
going
property
back.
now.
Yeah.
So like what I've noticed is, I'm not gonna say everybody, but from what I've noticed, living here in Mexico is just like women like I don't want to say powerful men, but more assertive dominance type of male that like they always try to go his way and stuff like that. So I wouldn't doubt that it kind of like it's a culture thing.
It's ingrained
But
in
not
the
just
culture.
cultural, yeah. So it's just natural for women to lean that way, and back then it was just like, oh my god, like this guy, he's a man. You know?
He
Like, I
found
want
a bag.
manly
He
man.
had a horse. Like, what else do you really need?
honestly, I mean, you're lucky at
Jesus
that point they
fucking
didn't get
Christ.
shot or something. You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
just, I don't know, man. It's weird to think. Like I said, we're not that far removed from it. For as much as we like to pretend that
know.
we're so,
We're not as civilized as we think. Yes.
no,
yes.
not at all. I mean,
Well, for the most part.
yeah, I know, right? We're not here to argue morality. We're just here to
yeah,
say
yeah.
that,
We're
people,
not. We're
People
we're
were
just
pieces
letting-
of shit. You know?
Yeah.
It persists. That's all. But I don't know, man. If that's the way you got women back in the day, I bet you all the incels would have been happy about it. You go pick your woman and then I'm not selling. I'm not. What?
But bro, think about, I don't know if you've seen any Mexican like older movies and stuff like that, where like the guy, like he's all fucking ripped and then has this fucking button-up shirt like untied a little bit, and then like he's just like flexing and then sings a little bit and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then they
starts
just
beating
fall in
up
love with it.
everybody. Yeah, and then it's just fucking head over heels and stuff, and then they start going to a bush and the bush starts moving.
God damn it!
Or they just get on the horse and then they start doing their thing on the horse while riding. They don't waste no time.
How mad do you think that horse is that has like come on its back? God damn it! but I don't know, man. It's weird.
It's nuts that we grew up in the U.S. most of us, for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were so far removed from that. That is such a good thing. Because if we would have grown up like on that shit, we would have been like, what the fuck?
And I feel like it's important to say that it's not like this in
No
Mexico
more, yeah.
still. Okay, so I don't want anyone who listens to this podcast to get the idea that, well, they're just beating people over the head and claiming them as
Yeah.
property. I mean, the time has passed. It's a little bit more civilized now, but it's still more of the gender role. I'm the man, you're the woman. There's this thing. There's a word in Spanish called machismo, which just basically
Yeah.
boils down to very masculine. You know what I mean? And oh no, I'm
Yeah,
the man,
and-
I do this, and I'm fucking strong, and I'm big, you know, and you don't have a voice when I'm around because I'm the voice for every, you know, and it's just,
Yeah, and that's why like now like the modern woman is actually like doing a lot of what's it called, protesting and stuff like that, doing a lot of marches and whatnot, actually trying to change that from the culture because it doesn't really it's not a good view in a way, and it, you know, women do get, you know, the shit end of the stick. So the country is trying to change that, and you could actually see it because a lot of males are actually the newer male generation is actually trying to change all that stuff too. So it's not what the movies, you know, movie stuff is mainly, or most of it is fantasy. It doesn't really happen unless they're basing it on old shit. So, you know,
I don't know why.
but how hard would it be to actually do it on a horse? It's hard enough to ride the horse. How do you
That's
do
something you'd have to give your past self advice on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
alright, so here's what you're gonna do.
right?
You
Send
need
your
like
gravity.
3 or 4 do-overs on this one.
Yeah. And do you think he was rocking the pigskin like fucking condom or just raw dog? You know what I mean? Like, I
bro,
don't.
nah, just raw
Like-
dog, bro. They didn't even
Be-
they didn't believe in that shit.
Bro, beans in general, like, barely believe in that shit. They're just believing in it, dude.
That's some advice I'd give myself too. Just because you're horny now
Raw dog
doesn't
it?
mean you should gamble the raw dog, bro. That's like, there's some times, you know what I mean, where you go one and you're like, hell yeah, that shit felt badass, and then for the next 2 months you're like, fuck. Hey, have you like,
What
have
if
you
you get
had
a
it
text
yet?
and then
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like I missed my period. Oh,
yeah, and you're like, oh, fuck.
I just moved.
God damn it.
Dude. That's crazy because I've had a couple of those.
I think every man has, bro. I mean, anyone who's had sex, I think has had that experience where you raw dog it and you let it rip.
But it feels so good. So hard not to, dude. But I mean, you gotta be responsible though.
Yeah,
Super responsible. You don't want to have you don't want to populate without knowing what you're getting into.
I mean, that's why I don't raw dog, dude. I don't want a kid, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I want
fuck
kids, but I don't
that.
want a kid. You know what I mean? Like, fuck all that.
Not right now. That's basically it. Yeah.
But I don't want to
It's
wait
okay.
too long because then I'm gonna be 50 raising like a 20-year-old. You know what I mean? That's gonna be that'll be an experience. You know what I mean?
At the same time, though, that's good though, because like you'll have so much experience that you'll be wise to like your freaking advice would be wiser and stuff like that. So he'll appreciate your support and your advice more to a certain degrry, because you know he's still a teenager.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm selfish as fuck, dude. I just want to keep doing me until I can. I'm not gonna mix anything with you guys. I wanna
but the
be on
kid's
my
gonna
time.
be just like you, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, is what I've seen is when someone becomes a parent, their wants and needs immediately go out the window
Yeah.
because the
Very
kids'
true.
wants and needs always come 1st, and that's great. That's admirable, but I'm just not ready to give that part of my life up right now. You know what I mean? I want to keep doing whatever the fuck I want to do and just be chilling. And if I want to go somewhere, I don't want to have to worry about a babysitter. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but that's just not what I want from my life, you know? So, no raw dogging. No raw dogging. But what else do we got, brother?
From this point on, we got a free bullet.
Gee, free ball, bro. Fuck it. Well, we might as well take advantage of the 69 episode. We're not gonna be able to be degenerates like this after, you know, this. You guys
What
got
are you
anything else
talking
to
about?
add?
If you've not listened to any of the episodes before this, what are you talking about?
Bro, I'm in every episode before. What do you mean, bro?
Bro, have you
I'm just
not
saying we don't get a
listened-
free pass, you know, because every other
oh.
time it's low-hanging fruit. Now we can do it, and you know, it's understandable. But you know what? I ever told you guys a story about how I got sent to Oklahoma the first time. I feel like this is worthy of a story. Like, no?
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
You got caught in the middle
Oh,
of
so
the
I have
act,
told you.
and then they're
Okay,
like,
well, I'm gonna.
No,
associate
he
I
hasn't. No,
actually
he was
didn't know.
guessing. He was guessing.
Did he
No,
really?
Go ahead,
Was he
Richard.
guessing?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Fire
fuck,
up the
I
story.
thought he was being for real. God damn it. So, anyways, I'm gonna tell you guys the real story,
motherfucker
or
freeze?
the story in general. So,
Did I
when I
freeze?
was how old was I? 16, 17. I had met a girl at school, and I was really into her, and so we had started dating, and it wasn't too long after that before we became like sexually involved with each other. And so one night, like, I'm texting her over my Nintendo Wii because I'm getting like the internet from my neighbors, and I'm on like Facebook or some shit. And I'm like, dang, I really wish I could be with you, blah, blah, being all weird, like lame and shit. And she's like, well, my parents or my mom's asleep. Like, you can come over if you want. And I'm like, nah, you're lying, you're full of shit. And she's like, no, for real. And so she ends up texting me, and she's like, yeah, come over, this is my address, this and that, whatever. And so I'm like, ooh, bet. And so I hop in the shower real quick. I take like a quick shower, and then I leave my window cracked a little bit. And so off I go into the night to her house. One thing leads to another. We have sex, whatever. It's like 3, 4 in the morning, and I'm like, dude, I gotta leave, you know, like her parents are gonna be getting up, my parents are gonna be getting up. So I start heading home, and what do you know? A cop car drives by me. And me being like stupid 14, 15-year-old me, like, I start to panic, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a cop. This is a cop. And so I started running, and I haul ass. And sure enough, the cop like flips a bitch, and he's like, what are you doing? Why were you running? Like, what's going on? I was like, oh no, I'm just trying to go home. Like, okay, where are you coming from? Oh, just at my friend's house. Okay, well, where does your friend live? Oh, they live down the street. I'm just trying to go home. Well, where do you live? I'm like, well, I just live over here. So anyways, long story short, the cop gives me 2 options. He's like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do for you. Either I can take you to the police station, and your parents can come pick you up from the police station, or I can take you home, and you have to knock on the door and let your parents know that you were out. And I was like, fuck. Well, I'm not gonna get picked up.
How
from the
old were you,
police.
dude?
I was, I think I said 16, 17, but I was actually more like 15, 16. I was,
damn,
it was in between
dude.
I was at the end of my sophomore year, towards the beginning of my junior year, right? Like in between that. And so I was like, well, I'm not gonna have them pick me up from the police station. I'd get super in trouble. You know, if I get brought home, at least I got brought home, you know what I mean? So I get home, and I'm like knocking on my door really softly because I don't want anyone to hear. But the police officer, he's like, son, they're not gonna hear you if you knock like that.
Damn, dude.
And so I was like, fuck. And so I ended up having to knock pretty loud. And my mom comes out. She's like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Why aren't you know? And so I got in trouble, dude. And so long story short, I got Omega grounded, and then I got sent to Oklahoma to live with my dad for a while. And so that was the reason I actually lived out here for the first time. And I hated it so much because I was so far away from my girlfriend at the time and all my friends, and it was like whatever. But I actually ended up meeting some really cool people out here, and I actually got to like experience high school life with my cousins, which was great. So, I mean, the experience itself was pretty bad, but what became of it was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, dude. I mean, at least it's good that her parents didn't actually catch you. I think that would have been worse.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying my hardest not to shit the bed on that one. You know what I mean? Because the cop really wanted me to give up where I was at. I just was like, nah, like, I don't know. So, but anyway.
I would have been honest with him. I was like, you know what, sir? Honestly, I was getting laid. I'm just trying to go home and sleep because I gotta get up early tomorrow. But I mean,
you see, it's not a bad idea until the cop's like, well, go ahead and tell your mom that.
well, fuck it, dude.
And then my mom, bless her soul, she would have took my ass over to my girlfriend's house and be like, hey, did you know what I mean? Like, first of all, I would have had to come clean that I'm having sex. Second of all, I would have had to come clean that I'm having sex at night at someone else's house when their parents are asleep. And then third of all, you know what I mean? So it was all bad. But
what, your mom's gonna be like, I just rather you be safe and be at the house and having sex in my room.
Nope. My parents were not. My mom was not that parent, bro. She wanted to whip my ass real bad, and she was so pissed off with me. And my dad, he's like, "Well, just send him over here. I'll straighten him out." My dad was really cool about it. He didn't straighten me out. He just was like, "Richard, just stop being a jackass."
It's like, good job, son. Good job.
No, I never told him. So if he hears it now, this would be the first time that he actually, because he listens to the podcast. So if my dad's listening, hey, Dad, for one, and two, like, this is why I actually got sent out here the first time. So it was
I'm pretty sure he knew.
Well, no, because I never told him, and I didn't tell my mom until later, bro. Until my my mid-20s, yeah. So she was like, and I've told her both of the stories that I told today. The one of like getting laid while she was dying in the next room, and then this one. And she's like, I don't know, man. Like you were just a little shit of a kid. I was like, well, kind of. Like, all things considered, I wasn't that bad.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Right? But like I said, all things considered, I wasn't that bad. I didn't join a gang. I was just really horny, and I wanted to get my pee-pee wet, you know? So, like I said, in the grand scheme of things, it could have been worse.
True.
But do you guys have anything like that? Or am I the only one who ever got caught sneaking out like a jackass?
You were the only one sneaking out. The only thing for me is, like, I've gotten cock-blocked by my mom, because since I was driving her car, and I would go see my ex-girlfriend now, like, and stuff like that. Like, I would be right in the act and stuff like that. Next thing you know, like, I would get a call for her, and I would ignore the first one, being like, okay, hopefully she gives me a little bit more time. Nah, she would hang up, call me right back, and then she would not stop calling me until I answered. And so, like, when I actually answered, she would, like, yell, like, where the fuck are you at? Like, bring me back my car, because I gotta wake up early to go to work and blah blah. It's like, Mom, it's fucking 12. Like, I'll be back in a little bit. You don't go to work until like 6 in the morning. But, you know, it happened a couple of times, and, you know, it sucked, but, you know, whatever.
You had to get yours, bro.
God damn it. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Yeah. Being horny and a teenager is not a good mix, man. I mean, of all the things that could have happened, I'm pretty happy that a lot of things didn't happen. I didn't have a kid at a young age. I didn't.
Oh, that's one of the first traps, bro. The first trap.
I mean, but it's like a double-edged sword, right? Because it either straightens you up quick, or it really fucks you up and puts you in a downward spiral. So, I mean, I'm not hating on anyone who had kids early. You know, if that's you, more power to you. It's just not what I wanted for my life. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, I'm selfish as fuck, and I want to keep doing me for as long as I can, you know, before I have a kid. So,
yeah. Plus, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
True.
But, you know, like, I also want to make sure that the person I have kids with, I stay with. You know what I mean? Because that's something I didn't have as a kid, so that's something that I want for my kids.
Very true.
But
yeah.
But what about you, bro? Do you have anything to add? Or is this going to be a good place to start calling it?
Well, we can call it.
Yeah. Okay. So, by the time episode 69 airs, the winner for the Dude Be a Show merch should be announced on Twitter. So if you win, we'll go ahead and send you a DM. The last day to enter, which won't really matter now because it'll be over, will have been Monday. But congratulations to the winner. I will be getting your information as soon as we can, and we'll get it going. Does anyone else have any final thoughts, closing thoughts, anything to add before we call it a day here?
Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and 69, baby.
God damn it. Let me add a few more things then. Make sure to hit up our merch store if you guys are still interested in that. We have the link in all of our episodes, as well as our bio on Anchor, Apple, and Spotify. We also brainstorm every Tuesday night at about 7 p.m. California time, Pacific Standard
Yeah.
Time. So if you guys are interested in that, we do that. I think for this week's episode, we didn't brainstorm. So YOLO. But one of those questions that we asked today was actually from Demi. So I'm going to shout you out at the very end, Demi. Shout out to you. And that being said, Doobie's Boys out.